Alright, y'all, so we're back for Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 220. We're finally back. The fight between Yorozu and Sukuna is finally over. Sukuna completely murdered Yorozu. Yorozu slash Sukumi is dead. And Sukuna's mission to kill her using Megumi's attacks was a success. So let's see where the story takes us now. We're on 220. It's titled Self-Cleansing and Self-Restraint. Alright, the prison realm. It confines the strongest, but is certainly sleeping somewhere. Okay. Current colony, Saguru. So we're in Saguru. Alright. We're with Kenjaku right now. He's with Kogane. Kogane, add a rule. Whoa, he's telling him to add a new rule. Add a new rule. Prohibit the entry of new players into the Culling Game. Rejected. It infringes on Rule 7. Can't let you do that. Rejected. It infringes on Rule 7. What was Rule 7? Alright, in order to surpass the outbreak of curses in Japan, Tengen had erected several purification barriers to support the efficiency of barrier techniques. Among these, there are 4 that are vital. 1 that surrounds the Imperial Palace at its center. 1 around the tomb of the star under Jujutsu High that was one candidate site when the capital was moved to Tokyo. 1 in Kyoto around the Yamakuni Imperial Mausoleum. And finally, the one here dividing Japan into East and West. The Hindi Holy Mountain Purification Barrier. Okay, that's the one that's here. The one that... Okay, so this is where they're at right now. Okay, the Culling Game uses a Brahmic barrier that was created using Tengen's purification barrier as its base, says Kenjaku. The Culling Game has no true game master. If I had to choose one, it wouldn't be me. If I had to choose one, it wouldn't be me or you. It would have to be Tengen. But of course, this was all by my own design. If he deactivated these 4 barriers after the Shibuya incident, the Culling Game would have come to an end and all my plans would have gone up in smoke. However, that would have meant undoing 1,000 years of progress in the endless war against the curses along the barrier techniques. Know how? It would have meant countless human casualties. So instead, Tengen decided to bet it all on them coming out victorious against me. As a result, that same Tengen is now in the palm of my hand. As the original creator of this barrier, it should be no problem for Tengen to destroy it. Whoa, bro, did he just literally activate Tengen from the palm of his hand? So he never... I don't know if he truly killed him or he like captured him and now he's releasing him. And now this man is like his fucking slave or something. Look, the same Tengen is now in the palm of my hand. And then he just fucking spawned his ass. Kogane, add a new rule. And now he's saying that with Tengen right next to him. Prohibit the entry of new players into the Culling Game. And he's asking the question again with Tengen right next to him. Otherwise, I will destroy the purification barrier and force the Culling Game to come to a close. Bro, this man is threatening Kogane. But Rule 7... Damn, Kogane is stuttering. But Rule 7... What are you playing at? I'm putting a bug into this game on purpose. Damn, bro. Kenjaku's a fucking threat. What a menace. Regardless of what you choose, this game will no longer have any... will no longer have any way to go on forever. Kogane, I know you'll choose the option that will sustain the game for as long as possible. So this rule will be approved. A player has added a new rule to the Culling Game. Damn, Kogane folded. Had to though, you had to. Rule 13. Entry of new players is closed from this moment onwards, November 18. Add an additional rule. This man is just getting ahead of himself, bro. He said, fuck that, you're adding another rule. Alright, when all players other than Geto Suguru and Fushiguro Megumi have died, the Culling Game will come to an end. Do it or else. So when he's saying Megami, he pretty much is adding Sukuna there, because he knows that Megami is inside of Sukuna, or Sukuna is inside of Megami. A player had, damn bro, he said do it or else, and then before Kenjaku could even finish his threat against Kogane is like, a player has added a new rule to the Culling Game, Rule 14. Bro, at this point Kogane is gonna do whatever the fuck you tell him to do. When all players other than Geto Sugura and Fushiguro Megami, why go about this in such a roundabout way, have died, the Culling Game. Okay, alright. If what you need is for the Culling Game to end, why didn't you just simply extinguish this purification barrier? If I did that, the testing ground for the great merger with you would also disappear, says Kenjaku. Wait, what? Whoa, wait, this is the mummy of Sukuna. So we're seeing Kenjaku and Tengen approach the mummy of Sukuna. Oh, cool. I'll take this as a souvenir to Sukuna. That's fine with you, right? Oh, that's not even him saying that. Yeah, it isn't needed to keep the purification barrier up. And that's it? That's all we get to see? Hot damn. Okay, now we're with Ui and Maki. Ui. With this, if Kenjaku eradicates all the other players with the exception of Sukuna, he can end the Culling Game. How the fuck does he already know? Alright. That is most likely the condition for the merger with Tengen. Now, things have become quite simple. There's no need to ponder about this and that whilst fighting. Yeah, if we beat both Kenjaku and Sukuna, it'd be our victory, says Maki. Easier said than done. It'd be about as hard as killing Gojo Satoru. That very same Gojo Satoru is gonna make a comeback. My apologies. This was the best I could do with my reverse curse technique. No, this is plenty. I would have died instantly. Okay, now we're seeing Hana just fucking fall from the sky. What the fuck? Okay, Amai. If not for Amai-kun cushioning my fall. Damn, bro, that bitch landed on him. And Tabaka too. I can't put my finger on it, but I have a feeling he played a huge role by staying by my side. Oh, so this is back when fucking Sukuna literally threw Hana. So we're going back to that time. Threw her through those buildings. And she fucking cushioned on Amai. Alright? And she was sent to the hospital. Whoa, we're with Yuta. What the fuck? We haven't seen him in a while. Alright, Yuta saying sorry for being curt. But in order for us to be able to proceed with our plans going forward, I must confirm something. Kurusu-san is currently not in any condition to be able to participate in battle. Damn. So fucking Hana is out for the count. She is done. Angel, are you able to transfer into other human vessels like Sukuna? Good question. But simply, it's impossible. The reason I and many other sorcerers from ancient times took Kenjaku up on his offer was precisely because none of us knew how to become cursed items after death. The fact remains, true to this very day, however, the fallen is different. After experiencing death once, he most likely stumbled on a way to split his soul as a cursed items. In that case, yeah, my role ends once I dispel the seal on Gojo Satoru and Megami. What will happen to him? I've always despised myself. I'm always on the lookout for how guys stronger than me are feeling. And kind of like the way you try to match the timing of a rhythm game, I'd shamelessly cough up words that would please him. I've always had a garbage talent like that. Usually, I would get my shit kicked in by them after. But I deserved it. I was so terrified of Itadori that I would run always and leave everyone else behind. I was even more terrified of the Culling Game. But even then, using my useless talent, I wiggled my way into being a lackey for the strong. I wanted to change. I wanted to follow and fight alongside you. But I just didn't have the courage. Or maybe it's actually pride that I lack. Sorry, that's the enemy of my rambling. That's the end of my rambling. Anyways, I just want to apologize. To be honest, I don't know what kind of person you are, says Yuji. All I know is what you've done and the result of those actions. Because of you, Kurusu was saved. Thanks. Because he was a fucking cushion? We haven't lost yet. Wait a minute. I heard the Sukuna no longer dwells within you. So why are you still fighting? That doesn't change anything. We were never really working together in the first place. Man, he saved your ass a couple times. What do you mean? Irei-san said the current me is like a cursed item that was soaked in cursed energy known as Sukuna. So as long as I can kill him, I'll eat anything. Oh shit, the whole gang is here. You can even see Choso there in the background. I have a few suggestions about how we can save Fushiguro Megami. Same here, says Yuta. But in the end, unless we are able to corner Sukuna and render him unfit for battle, those suggestions are moot, says Maki. Choso saying, Yuji, take this. What's that? The back of the prison realm and Sumiko's research records about the soul that were entrusted to me. Okay. Alright, who knows? Who knows? Might come in handy. Thanks. It's okay. No, that's not it. About our siblings, it's fine. As long as they can go on living as part of you, says Choso. I will nurture them. Strong and clever allies. Nobody will ever need to be alone again. Truth is, hell would freeze over before I would fall in love with one of you, fall in love with one of you too. I was there, wasn't I? So, what do you mean, alone, you idiot? There's swarms of them. Monsters just waiting for your return. Damn, Panda's here too. Come back already, Gojo. Comrades waiting just beyond the gate. Oh shit. They're full. So everybody's together. We're talking about Yuta, Maki, Choso, Hakari, Kashimo, Kirara, Momo, Miwa. Everybody's here. We see Panda there in the corner. Everybody is back, and now it seems like we're on a mission to save Gojo. So this arc is finally going to be the arc to officially save Gojo. It's just going to be crazy. It's been years since we've last seen Gojo, bro. It's going to be insane the moment Gojo comes back. But who knows? He might not even come back. He might literally be killed on their journey to try to save him back. But that show was a good chapter. It was longer than most Jujutsu Kaisen chapters. Like, I'm looking at the time right now. It's been 13 minutes. Like, literally most Jujutsu Kaisen chapters, I finished them in under 7 minutes. That was cool. Alright, I'll see you guys next week if we get another chapter.